Hi, my name is Vita. This is Hippie Crow Hub, and today I've got a very green, lush background because I'm on my way to the thrift. It's been busy bee time, and I gotta do some more shopping because I gotta prep some restock ahead of my time. And at this point, I'm gonna look for quite a big variety of things. I'm gonna go through some shoes. I want to get some more summer items. Also today there is 40% off dresses, so I'm definitely going through that. And I'm gonna go through some long sleeve and blazers maybe to start kind of thinking ahead of a fall. And I think today, because it's still summer, it might be a good time to go through these things because I'm sure they are shopped less now, so I might find better things. So we will see what we can find. And yeah, inside a thrift I'm not gonna talk because I'm gonna do voiceover later because there's always music playing there and I don't want to get notification alerts. We've got a hello, lovely doggy outside. So yeah, we are going to, oh, I lost the thought, I lost my track. What am I doing? Okay, what can I say? Life is a roller coaster and sometimes you're just gonna hold your breath and dive down and then build yourself back up as it goes up. It's bollocks. Okay, I am going to do a voiceover while I'm on a thrift because I don't want to get those notifications, strikes and alerts that my video can be monetized, because I have been getting a small amount of cash from YouTube at this point, so I'm very excited about it and I want to continue turning this into a business. And thank you so much for being here. So let's go to the thrift. Showtime. And welcome to the thrift. The first two items that caught my attention, this top, and I was like, yep, Y2K, going to boho tchotchkes. Bingo. And this bag, original bags like that cost quite a lot of money because it's handmade, and I was like, I like that, and it is so cheap. So I was like, I don't know, keep it or resell it, I'm taking it. This is my local thrift, and I just went through a pile of shoes and decided to pick up these. So I have original Gucci's that are in a similar vibe. These ones are a little bit more worn out, but I can put a very decent price on them, like meaning not too expensive. And these pointy shoes are very trendy now. Also, these are always in style because they are classic. The first few dresses I spotted was these two, but actually in the end I decided to leave them. It just was not that amazing and I had already so many things. So I decided to leave them because they didn't feel so fresh. But all good. This top I decided to take. It's kind of like a short dress or a long top, and it has this Y2K vibe. Very perfect condition, and I love the colors and the patterns. Now this one is more vintage and I love the style, and it's very trendy now to have this little one or two buttons and then have it like open. And also this gorgeous dress, and you know what, it had some stains on it and it was risky purchase, but I was like, I'm gonna take it anyway because if I cannot remove the stains, I can maybe see if I can upcycle it or maybe even dye it, to cover up the discoloring. Now that dress was silk. This plus size set, very 2000s. I am going to take it. I don't know if anyone is going to buy it, but we do have people different shapes. And this top I took for myself, actually. I really liked it. This little dress, kind of like a simple summer thing. This one, I was thinking about it. It has this vintage style, but I don't think it actually was vintage. I left it behind. This is a Michael Kors dress and perfect clean condition. So I was like, yes, I'm taking that. This, I just love the pattern of it. I was like, I don't know if I'll resell it or keep it for myself. It's so new and it's just effortless little summer dress. This is definitely Y2K boho tchotchkes vibes and styles. I thought it was very cute. Okay, this orange skirt is 100% cotton, and I actually thought of trying it on not as a skirt, as a skirt actually, but I was thinking about wearing it as a top for myself, and I tried it on, but it didn't fit me as a top, so I didn't bother reworking it, and I just left it. Okay, let's go through the rack, and I just want you to get an idea of how much stuff you need to go through to find something that you think you are going to either resell or use. Like this is vintage dress, but just didn't feel that great. There's a lot of it, and I was like, I'll leave it. I try to shop less nowadays rather than more. I just try to wait for those like better items because it's so easy to over clutter and overbuy. This was a pretty dress, but there was something wrong with it. I think it had a stain or some rip, and I was like, it is a very pretty dress, but I decided to leave it because it just wasn't on the top expectation for me at the moment. So we're going through that. So now what I'm looking for, I'm either looking for the style that pops or the fabric that feels like, wow, okay, good, like, but then if the eye or the feel catches my attention, then I investigate the tag. So now I want to make sure it's not fast fashion, it's not something like Shein or Shane or whatever, and it's something that at least is early 2000s and below. So there's obviously a lot of, and some stuff I prefer natural fabrics. If I find like silk or cotton, then of course I'm like, yes. But some styles are so trendy that even if it's polyester, people don't care. And I buy it because if it's something that I can resell, it's good for me. And, it is a waste already in a thrift. So if it can be used by someone else again, it is a win-win for so many reasons. And there's so much stuff out there that people don't no longer want and need. And we have so many more clothes being produced and made unnecessarily, seriously. And a lot of these clothes, if you're not reselling and if you're not looking for specifically that it has to be vintage or this or that, you have so much to choose from. Like, look at this dress. This dress is Calvin Klein and is gorgeous. It's clean and new. The reason I left it is because too much gray on the rack is not always ideal. And this one, I was like, oh my God, is it vintage? I was so excited about it, but then it was like a copy and like fast fashion. So I was like, no. Because I remember the trend of like newspaper print thing. It's so cool. And some of this was like, oh, it's not bad, but then at the same time something that I spot either stains or rips or a feel that I'm not excited about, so I'd rather leave it. And look at that, after all this pile, bingo, this is a dress I'm getting. This Jessica, it is vintage. It is gorgeous fabric, beautiful shape and cut. These types of shapes are trendy now. And definitely taking it. And continued through this rack and pile. This is supposed to be a dresses section. It was supposed to be dresses and it was 40% on sale. So I was definitely into buying some cheap dresses. Because the cheaper I buy it, the better profit I make. So always good to look for sales. And continued looking. You see how many you have to go through to find something like decent for my situation. So this is Guess. The quality is great. The thickness of it, the condition is perfect. The style is wow. And that one is definitely going to boho tchotchkes. Now this little one, I was like trying to investigate what brand it is, what the hell, like, because I like the style. And this has that early 2000s vibe, and boho tchotchkes is a lot about Y2K, so I'm trying to tune into that teenager times, the clubbing girls, and the denims clothing is always cool. So I decided to take it because it is a very cute little mini dress or long top kind of thing. And now the strapless stuff is vibing, so I think this will resell. I decided to take it. And continuing. And you see, like, there was nothing, and then in one end, suddenly started finding things. Now, this is gorgeous vintage dress, but I saw a lot of damages on it, so decided to leave it. But beautiful. I mean, even just as fabric, there's still so much of it that could be used, but I cannot take care of all of it, can I, on my own? And even if it's not vintage, there's so many beautiful clothes and perfect condition, and a lot of it is completely new. Some of it has an actual price tag of an original shop on it, and it's absolutely nothing wrong with an item, and you can buy it for so much cheaper than in the when it's new. Also, even in the stores where we resell these clothes, even the price is there. It is still cheaper than shopping fast fashion. You get better quality, more entertaining, one-of-a-kind unique items. It's more durable, it is better for environment, and it is still cheaper than fast fashion, even after all the extras that we have to add in on top of the price, because we have to pay the rent and pay the tax and pay the commission and pay our time worth. Even after we add the cost for our selling price, it is still worth more than going to shop new fast fashion stuff right now. And okay, I took a whole bunch of denim jackets because I was like, it is summer now, but in few months it will be fall. So I will need something to start thinking towards long sleeves and jackets. And sometimes you get a breezy day, so having one or two light denim jackets on a rack can always be good on those spontaneous breezy days when somebody goes to town and then they feel cold and then they spot a jacket they like and they buy it. And I'm just going through it again, just inspecting and making sure that it's clean, that it doesn't have damages, and that I really want to buy it. So I decided that these are the keeps. And this leather jacket is gorgeous. It is small size, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna sell at boho tchotchkes. And I also got a lot of beddings that I gotta go through. Okay, but first, let's go through some more dresses here. I think I'm all mixed up. I don't know. I don't even know if I showed that to you yet. Not yet. Okay, so this nightie, vintage nightie, is gorgeous. So this dress still got an original price tag. Beautiful, great condition, amazing quality. This is going to be perfect closer towards September. It's like a fall dress. And this light little vintage dress is super cute. I think this is going to be great for boho tchotchkes or bazaar. I grabbed a couple of bras, one for me and another one not for me. And I don't know where it's going to go yet. It's Juicy Couture. Now, it's not vintage, but I already have a top that is like that. And I don't know. I'll see what I do with it. This vintage 92 can be added to bazaar to my collection of 90s that currently are there. Haven't sold any yet, but I'm hoping I will. There is a leather jacket. This one I think will be perfect for bazaar. This like hippie jacket. This one maybe for tchotchkes or bazaar. This one too. This one definitely for boho tchotchkes is very Y2K, so cute. And it will be nice also next to that leather jacket, because it has that cowboy boots, little jeans kind of thing, tight little blazer kind of vibes. These crochet things, great for upcycling. I got some perfectly new cotton pillowcases, great condition. I got a bedding set for my daughter, 100% cotton. How cute is that? And look at this vintage hand embroidered pillowcase. To be honest, right now it's hanging on the wall as a wall art. It was just too pretty to leave. And some of these I decided to leave because I just took too many. I was worried that I'm not gonna find anything, but I found too much. This bedding, this bed sheet is 100% cotton, perfect condition, great size. The other one I decided to leave even though it's perfect condition, is new, but it didn't fit my size. Well, that was crazy. Okay, I did buy a lot of things, and I did leave few things out just on as I was cashing out. I was like, oh, this one, I don't know. It was just so much. I was like, if it was like a second guess, then I just go with my instinct. I don't like overthink it too much, because it's so easy to overshop in a thrift, so easy. And I did clean out some of the beddings because the sizing was not good. And the reason what I was looking for, first of all, of course, that it's in a new condition, that there's no stains, no smell, that is as new as it can be. And also, of course, I would treat it really well. I would wash it with hot water. I would run it through with baking soda and vinegar and do a real serious good wash. And what I was looking in beddings and pillowcases is that is 100% cotton. That is like a must. So now if I buy these things new, they can cost an arm and a leg. You can pay easily $100 for a set, and that's like on the cheaper side. I bought all of these bed sheets, each for like, depending on what it is, from like a couple of dollars to $6. Now I have like entire new collection for the whole family and some of it is actually for sewing. There was this tablecloth, very nice. So yeah, and it's cotton, yes. A lot of beautiful dresses. Did find a lot of it. There was actually one aisle where I found most of them, and then the other aisles I found like one in each aisle. It was just crazy. Yeah, so there was a good serious dig through. I did spend a little chunk, but I needed to invest because a lot of it is for my projects, for the sewing, upcycling, and reselling. Yes, and like I said, I want to make sure I have enough stock during the next month so I don't have to think or plan or worry. If I have to do a quick restock, I just grab a little batch and then I run and drop it off. Because I need to take a little break, or as much as possible a bit. Okay, I think I'm done here. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next Monday at 10 a.m. Bye-bye. Have a lovely week.